Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special little treat for you, talking about the GC100 security cam for your boat. And we've had some issues with it, and we want to express this issue so that way, if in case you go through the issue, you'll know what to do next, rather than like we did, we bang our heads on the wall a few times until we got the right information. And finally we have it up and running thanks to Garmin. But anyway, I wish everyone have a great holidays coming up. And there's one thing that I wanted to mention on the channel here. We don't have the views that we need still, and we would love to have your support. If you can watch the video from beginning to end, that'll be awesome. And if you can comment, share, and like the video, that also helps the algorithm to put the video up and show it out more and have more impressions. That'll help us as well. And the other way is by clicking on the link that we have on our website, the QR code. You can click that with your phone, and it takes you directly to our website, so you can do a donation if you can. But that will definitely help us a lot, because we do put a lot of time into these videos, and the only reason we do it is because we love to share the information of the experience that we go through on the videos, and that way it helps you find a solution for certain things that we go through, so you won't have to bang your head on the wall like we do. So anyway, I hope this helps. And this video here, definitely the GC100 will give you some issues, and if it does, this video is going to give you the info to deal with it. Thank you so much, and here we go. All right, so I used the voltmeter to confirm that we had power going through the line for the camera, which is this one right here. It's a 2 amp fuse in there, but the fuse is so small you can't really tell whether the fuse is blown or not. So what I did is I bought a new one, a new fuse, and put it on there. And the old fuse, I checked it with the ohm meter, it's still good. The camera up here has power, so there's power in the camera, because I could put it in pair mode and it blinks blue. Everything's working, the whole connection is good. I just can't pair it, period. Just can't pair it. I've tried many times, I can't pair it at all. All right, so here we have the system searching for the camera at the moment. It's going to take about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, it just times out, and it'll give you a message up here whether it's connected or not. Okay, right now we have the camera on here. As you can see, it's blinking the blue light there, meaning it's on pair mode. And we'll see what we have of a message here coming up. But this is something that it's been going on for a while now. The camera, we bought it, only last 3 months after the install, stopped working completely. And so as you can see right there, it says search timed out, no camera found. So we paid $320 for this camera. Only worked for 3 months, stopped working completely. Called Garmin. We did several things, which is same things I've done so far, and nothing. Camera does not pair, does not work, period. All right, guys. After speaking with the gentleman on the phone with Garmin, I mean, he was helpful. He was really courteous. I really appreciate his help there. But bottom line is, nothing is working. After we hanged up, I tried connecting the camera at least another 10-15 times. I've tried countless times already, and it just doesn't connect at all. No connection whatsoever. You can see it here in the screen. searching for Garmin camera, and out here we have the blue light blinking. You have to press this 3 times and that little blue light there starts blinking for the pairing mode, and nothing, it's getting done. So basically I'm out of $320, and I'm hoping that with the information that I sent them that they requested, maybe we could come to a resolution or some kind of help where they can come in and step in and say, yeah, the product is defective, and we've had that same issue, because I've read many times online of other people having the same issue. The camera only works for several months, stops working, and you can never ever pair it again. $320 thrown out your car window in the middle of the freeway. Go figure. If you see my desk inside the boat full of tools like you see here, it's because we're up to another project right here in the boat. And as you notice in our previous videos, the camera, the GC100 Garmin camera, was out completely. Now we have it back. We had to call Garmin because the camera just all of a sudden just stopped working after about 3 months. And now we have a replacement, and I really thank Garmin for being so cooperative and so helpful that they even sent out a replacement camera to replace it, and finally we have it working. It looks like the old camera had some defects in it. I don't know what happened. This is the old camera here, and we have to return this back to them. I guess they're going to check and see what went wrong with it. But right here we have the new camera working perfectly. We have it up and running, and all we had to do is just take off the old one and connect the new one and just screw it back into place. Everything's working fine. Thank you, Garmin, for being helpful. And finally, I feel better now. When we take off, I could always check the back without having to turn around and see if there's any boats behind me. And also, when we're docking, I can see everything on the edge of the dock there when you're docking, and it's a mirrored image, so it's just like your car, where you can see a mirrored side here corresponding to the same side that you're looking at. And as you can see here, right there. So we have it working. Thank you so much, Garmin. And yeah, this was a nightmare because for several months I've had no camera, and these cameras are not cheap. This one here runs like $320 with the tax and everything on it. And yeah, I was feeling really bad that I don't know what's going on. It just stopped working on its own, and I wasn't able to pair it anymore. I've tried many times to pair it, and it didn't work. I even called Garmin, and they tried to pair it with me on the phone, and they couldn't either. So basically, it was just I guess something bad in the camera itself. So let's see how long this one lasts. So far, so good. It's been on for about 45 minutes, and it's still working fine. So let's see. Let's cross our fingers. Alright, so the installation of the pairing of the camera is really simple. All you have to do is click on Home, you click on Settings, and then up here you'll see Communications. Click on that, and then Wireless Devices right here, and then you'll see right there Garmin camera. You click on that, and then I'm not going to click on it now because my camera is already paired, but what you do is you follow the instructions right here. It says you have to click the little rubber round button on the camera 3 times, and then it'll flash in blue. Once it's flashing blue, you're ready to pair. Then you come over here and you click on start, and then it'll give you a 2-minute timeout. And before the 2-minute, probably halfway through or less, you'll get the camera paired, and you'll get a message up here saying camera has been paired. And then you just close out here and you come back here and you'll see your camera operating on that there. What I did is my setup here, I have the GPS map here. I want it larger because I want to be able to see clearly where I'm going. Then I have my depth with my miles per hour, water temperature, battery voltage, and things like that. Down here I have the tides. Right there it's telling me that we're on low tide going up, and we have other information of the what time is it now and how high it is. And then if you click on here, you'll get the time of the tide when it's going to go completely up, and you go forward here until you get to that point. But anyway, this is the way I like my setup. Camera, so I can see everything behind me when I'm navigating or docking. Depth is really important, and your GPS map. That's all. So basically, once you have your camera set up, you can also go full screen. You click here on the screen and click on that. You'll get full screen of your camera. So that's an awesome thing to have on any pilot houseboat, any cruiser that you're inside, and you have, like we have here, we have a column there and a column here, and then sometimes you have this open, sometimes you don't, but you don't have to turn around and look behind you all the time when you have a camera right in front of you here. And then just to go back, you just close and you go back to your regular thing here. To be able to get this set up here, you go home, and then you go here to combo, which is on right now, and then you have different options of how you want to set up your GPS. I have this one here, combo number 7, which gives me the map in the bigger one, the depth finder on the bottom here, and the camera on the top. That's the one that I'm using here at this moment. So, and that's the setup right there. This is the way I like it, and it's been working out really good for me because it gives me all the information I need at a glance. It's awesome. Now we do have a few settings that we can use for the backup camera, and usually what you do is you just click on it here, open it up, and then down here you have options. Click on options, and then video setup, and then you have different options here that you can do. You can name the camera. Right now it's at GC100. That's the way I know it, so I'm going to keep it at that. And then aspect, I have it stretched so that way it covers the whole screen. And rotation, that if you need to turn it sideways because the camera is mounted sideways on the boat, then you have to do the rotation. Mirrored is like just like you have it on the car. So when you look behind on the rear view mirror, this is the same way. You'll mirror the image the same way. So everything that happens on this side of the boat, it's on this side right here, and everything that happens on this side is actually on this side of the boat. So it's orientated just like a car when you back in on the dock there. The full screen is off right now. I can just do it whenever I want to from the screen directly, and that's all you have. I mean, that's basically it. The only important one is the mirror. Put it rear view if you have it the same way I do as a backup. Rotation only if you need it. Aspect stretched, I have it stretched. It's working just fine for me that way. That's basically all you have right there, but you do have the option to change the name to whatever you want. And then we just go back, close, and then we have the camera up here again. We have full screen right there. Everything looks good. I'm happy. My camera is back. Thank you, Garmin, for all your help. You guys were awesome. Thank you. All right, so when you do turn off the GPS and you power up again, let's say next week when you go out to the sandbar, or any time you power up your GPS, the camera is always going to take a little longer then the depth, and the GPS map. This one will be blank in black for, I believe it's like about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then the camera will pop up and populate that area there. But it did take a few seconds, and yeah, it freaked me out at the beginning. You said, oh no, we have the same problem again, but not. It just takes a little longer for it to pair itself again once you power up the GPS. So if you see it in dark, it's going to take about 20 to 30 seconds for it to populate that space there. So don't freak out like I did. And guys, thank you so much for watching our videos. Thank you so much for the likes and the subscribes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It helps the channel and it helps us grow little by little. And without you, we can't do it. So thank you so much for being there for us. Anyway, more information on the camera. So every time we go out, you'll see it. And we'll talk about it to make sure everything's working fine. Let's see how everything pans out. I have a good feeling that this one is going to work just fine. So stay tuned for more info on that camera. Thank you so much, and peace from the Keys.